Ever since Wendy defeated the Wall of Flesh, she had to constantly fight powerful bosses and invasions to keep the land safe for her friends. These conflicts culminated in a final showdown against her and the Moon Lord. After an epic battle in the sky, Wendy was victorious. Now it was time for her to craft the most powerful weapon, the Zenith Sword. With the power of the Zenith, monsters and bosses would know better than to mess with Wendy and her friends. After so many struggles, Wendy could finally have peace in her land. Welcome back. This is Rito here with another Terraria Journey's End Master Mode Let's Play episode. This is actually our final episode for Wendy. We are finishing up this Master Mode Melee playthrough. It has been so much fun. We've collected so many cool items and had so many fun boss fights. And in this episode, I want to craft the Zenith Sword and then try it out on a whole bunch of enemies. Last episode, we defeated the Moon Lord and we got the Star Wrath, which was pretty awesome. But now it's time to craft that with all of the other items we've been collecting along the way into the Zenith Sword. The other thing I did between episodes was the Pumpkin Moon event, and it was pretty easy using the Star Wrath. I killed a few pumpkins, and I actually got 3 Horseman Blades from that event, because I killed so many of them so quickly with the Star Wrath. But now we have the Horseman's Blade, and then I also farmed up the Moon Lord a little bit more to get the Meowmere, which we have now. And I'm also using some red wings, which I got from some of the treasure bags. I've got them dyed to sky blue and silver to match our armor. And now we have all of the swords to craft the amazing Zenith. We have the Copper Short Sword, the Star Fury, Beekeeper, Enchanted Sword, Seedler, Meowmere, Influx Waver, Terra Blade, the Horseman's Blade, and the Star Wrath. And I think the recipe should be available. Oh my goodness, such a long recipe. And we can finally craft the amazing Zenith. I don't know how it's technically supposed to be pronounced because I've seen it both ways where it's Zenith or Zenith. I looked it up online and some things say it's supposed to be Zenith, but Zenith sounds good to me, so I don't know. It's kind of a tricky pronunciation. And now it rolled to slow, so we need to re-roll this. And another thing I got while farming up the Moon Lord was the Terrarian. It's a pretty amazing yo-yo, so that's kind of a fun thing to have. It's not really going to measure up to the Zenith Sword though, so we probably won't use it much, but I figured I'd keep it because it is a really good item. We have the Zenith now. It is amazing. Wendy has reached her full power. There really isn't anything better than Melee and Vanilla at this point, so it's pretty sweet to finally reach the end game and have total power. The sun is almost going down, so we can begin our boss fight montage. I want to destroy all of the bosses and see how the Zenith Sword performs on each of them. So let's go ahead and activate some buffs. You can see I've got tons of boss summons for all the different bosses. So let's go ahead and start this up with the King Slime. You see it's got 3,570 health and instantly dead. Oh yes. We're back to our Crimson Key farm location, and let's go ahead and summon the Brain of Cthulhu. And we can instantly kill all of the ads, and oh my gosh, it's like one hit for all these bosses. Now that's pretty impressive, but let's go ahead and try this on the Eye of Cthulhu and instantly kill it as well. Yes, this is how I imagined Wendy telling all the bosses, don't you ever come back here. I own this land. I've got the Zenith now. Now it's time to head over to the jungle to fight the Queen Bee. Okay, here we go. Queen Bee at the surface. This is fun. Oh my gosh. I remember thinking that the last prism was super OP and everything, and it is, but this just brings it to a whole new level, and there's no magic requirements, so it's just unlimited power, and you don't have to stop using it or have any sort of mana sickness. Now let's find our Clother. I think he's over here. Poor Clother's gonna have to die. Sorry, man. But you were an evil Skeletron before, so I'm gonna put this on. And There we go. There's Skeletron. Oh man, Skeletron summoned in our tavern. What a scary night. But yeah, we can instantly kill Skeletron as well. Pretty awesome. Oops, we also instantly killed all of those penguins. Oh no, is Wendy having the power go to her head? Oh no, another penguin. I can't help myself. The Zenith is too strong. Now we've got the guide Voodoo Doll, so let's head down to the underworld and fight the Wall of Flesh. So there we go, we got the guide Voodoo Doll, and let's see. Oh my gosh, I've never seen Wall of Flesh get killed that fast in vanilla. It's so fast I can't even commentate on it. It's just like, boom, done. Sweet, now we're on to hard mode bosses, and we still have a little bit of time left in the evening, so let's go ahead and summon all 3 mechanical bosses. And let's just kill them all at once. Yeah, this should be pretty simple. I think we got everyone down except for the twins. There we go. Next, let's fight the Queen Slime over here in our hollowed area. Okay, here's the Queen Slime. Already the second form and done. And we're not even optimized for DPS with our gear right now. We just have the solar equipment, and then we've got the mechanical glove, the amphibian boots, celestial starboard, insignia, the ninja gear, the celestial shell, and the frozen shield. It's kind of a tanky gear set, also optimized to move quickly. Next, let's go fight Plantera, then we can fight the Empress of Light. I think I know where there's a Plantera bulb, so we should be able to find it pretty quickly. I just summoned Plantera, and let's clear the arena for the boss. Let's see how much health Plantera has. She's got like 53,000. See how fast we can do that. Wow, this is actually taking a little bit longer. It wasn't an instant kill, but still, hardly that much more than an instant. Now let's go ahead and fight the golem, since we're here. And let's see how it does against the golem. Man, good old Zenith. And I think we might have enough time in the night still to defeat the Empress of Light, so let's head on over. And we got the Lace Wing. Okay, let's do this. She's like one of the only bosses that still can be a little bit challenging even after you've unlocked everything. You can see she's taken quite a few hits here. But we almost got her. There we go. So now the next boss is Duke Fishron, so let's see how it goes. Okay, this is doing pretty well. You can see our damage per second is like 12,800. So good. Hello there, cultists. Would you like to meet my friend, the Zenith? And let's see if we can kill him without summoning a dragon. It's going pretty fast, but actually taking a little bit of time. Sweet. And we got him. And I'm also kind of curious how well it does against the pillar events. It's doing pretty good. You still have to dodge and be careful because you can take some damage pretty dang quickly here. We've already got like 20% completed, so this will make very fast work of all the pillars. And lastly, we've got the Moon Lord. Impending doom approaches, but I think that's for him, not us. So let's see how fast we can defeat the Moon Lord. We'll go ahead and take out the top eye first, or as fast as we can. Not that it really matters at this point. I don't even think it is going to have a chance to shoot a beam. Yes, this is the way to kill the Moon Lord. And if I'm a little farther away, I'll even do more damage, since that's how the Zenith works. And that had to have been less than like 30 seconds. That was insane. Another really cool thing about the Zenith that a lot of people have mentioned in the comments of different videos that I've made is that it can shoot off screen if you window your screen or if you have multiple monitors and you're playing in windowed. It's a pretty cool kind of glitch almost. They may patch it in the future, but yeah, you can shoot this way off screen and it just does more and more damage and has crazy distance. But for me, I'm not gonna do that. I just think it's fun to play in the normal window like this. One thing I also want to do is fight Betsy because we actually haven't done that this series. So let's grab the Eternia crystal stuff. And then another thing we could do is the Blood Moon event so we can take our revenge on the Nautilus. So now we just need to find a suitable place to use our Dungeon Defender's Forge, which is right here. Awesome. So now we can start this up. And look, they're in the portal underground right there. So I'll just kind of skip through the first waves until we start getting some ogres or something, because these can go by pretty slow. But with the Zenith, it's about as fast as you can get it. Definitely no need for sentries when you have this weapon. It's kind of epic with the thunderstorm in the background fighting the Eternia event. It's so satisfying to see this whole group of enemies just get like killed right at once. Second ogre right there. Oh, we got a little weapon and one of the Master Mode Ogre Pet items. Here we go, we got Betsy now. I actually chose to skip Betsy on purpose because I wasn't sure how hard she would be, and I didn't really want to go through the 7 waves and then die on Betsy. Plus, there really wasn't too much that we needed from her. And we got tons of medals from that. Oh, cool. We got our little book mount. And let's see what we got from Betsy. Oh, we have the sword. Nice. That's awesome. First try, we got the sword. I like the sword a lot. Next, let's do this Frost Moon event. And hopefully we can get the sword that we missed. It was like the Christmas sword or something. I actually don't really ever use it, but I know it's been changed, so I want to at least see what it looks like now. Oh my gosh, we're already to wave 7. This is crazy. Another thing I wanted to mention is that there is a Rito Gaming Discord. I'm not sure how many people know about it. I've mentioned it a while back, but not in a recent video. I've got a link to it in the description of the video, and I put it in all of the descriptions of all the videos. And it's a really fun place. I try to jump in and hang out a little bit every day, or at least a few times a week. Sometimes I even do little streams, like yesterday I was streaming Diablo 3 for a little bit. And it's just super, super casual. Just messing around. I did some Halo 2 streams the other day too. Yeah, so it's pretty fun. Definitely come check it out if you're interested and you can hang out with the community. Oh my gosh, I'm getting hurt so much by that queen right there. Oh, we did get the spear though. I've never really used this one too much, but it's pretty sweet. I love the effect of it, shooting down all the ice particles and everything. But back to the Zenith. Actually, we should try the Flying Dragon. This one's so cool. Oh, and we could try our yo-yo. See how strong it is. It's impressive how much health these Ice Queens have in Master Mode. Because even with endgame weapons like the yo-yo, it's not like instantly killing her. We probably need to move a little bit farther away from our base so we don't get any of our NPCs killed. And we're to wave 14 now. There's another Ice Queen. Oh, we got the little whistle. Baby Grinch mischief whistle. Nice. And there's our baby Grinch following us around. There we go. We just got the sword I was looking for. The Christmas tree sword. So yeah, it shoots a different type of projectile. That's really interesting. It doesn't seem to be doing crazy amounts of damage, but it's kind of cool. I wonder if you got it right at the time you're supposed to get it, if it would be good. So I guess it rains down little ornaments. It's such a delayed shot though, but I guess if you just shoot it right in front of you, it can do pretty good. Huh. I wonder how it compares to this spear, the North Pole. Seems like the North Pole is a little bit better. Yeah, I think the North Pole is a little bit better. Oh, interesting. These are affected, the little snowflakes are affected by the wind direction, I think. Let's see if we shoot it this way. Yeah, it's actually affected by the wind direction. That's so cool. We're like creating snow and it's flowing with the rain. That's actually really awesome. I did not think it was going to do that. You can see if I throw it this way, it goes the same direction as the wind. Now it seems fitting that at the end of this playthrough, we do the Blood Moon so we can catch the Dreadnautilus. There we go, we got some chum buckets. Throw some of those in. Now let's go ahead and fish up this Dreadnautilus. Whoa, we got the eel. Pretty sweet. We got the Fish of Cthulhu. It's a quest item. Nice. Oh, we got a shark. There we go. We got the Dreadnautilus. Yes. Now it's time for us to have our revenge. To teach it a lesson. It teaches that it shouldn't come around here and mess up our farms. Oh, it's such a pretty boss. I love Nautilus. Okay, well, I guess it's time to finish it off. And what did we get? We got some chum buckets. Very nice. Well, now we've done it. We've defeated all of the bosses. We defeated the Dreadnautilus. We have a safe farm for all of our friends and for the guide, who is Wendy's father, who also may or may not have died when Wendy dropped the voodoo doll in the lava. That's open to interpretation. Anyways, this has been such a fun playthrough. It has been a surprising challenge to play Master Mode. I thought it was going to be a lot easier than it was after doing Death Mode, but there were a lot of aspects to Master Mode that were quite challenging. The biggest challenges, I think, were the Empress of Light and the enemies during events, and just general mobs having tons of defense and doing lots of damage. But I am really excited for our next playthrough series to go back to modded, because that's my favorite way to play Terraria. For the next series, I'm thinking of doing a Death Mode Calamity Rogue, and I think it's going to be a really fun class to play. It's all about throwing weapons and whatnot. It'll be the first time I've ever played that class, so there's going to be tons of stuff I'm going to be learning along the way, and I'm really excited. A lot of people have asked if I can post the Wendy world for download, and so we're going to be adding a channel in the Discord server. It's called World Downloads, and you'll be able to find the Wendy world there, as well as the Magnus the Mage world and the Anna the Archer world. What I did for Wendy was I took an old save that I had, and so the world's still going to be in pre-hard mode, and most of it won't be explored, but it will still have all the builds in it. And for Magnus the Mage and Anna the Archer, I created a fresh world in 1.4, and then I imported the builds into those worlds. I also cleared out all the storage and lots of the endgame crafting spaces, so it will be perfect to start a new playthrough. So I hope you all enjoy it. And like I said, it is on the Discord. To join the Discord, there's a link in the description of the video, and I'll probably do a pinned comment as well. And I just wanted to thank everyone who's watched and supported this series. It's been so fun to film and then see all of your reactions to the different episodes. It was fun to see so many of the new things added in 1.4 during this playthrough. I hope you all have enjoyed it. If you have, be sure to like and subscribe. And once again, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.